Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Cassie, and Jackson's sleeping here, and so is Cole. Yeah, so they're probably gonna wake up because they've been sleeping for a while now, and right when I started filming this, or right when I sat down to start filming this, they started mowing the lawn right out front, so that also might wake them up, and it also might be annoying for you guys, but there's not much I can do about it, because these noodles gotta eat. I mean, what? I have to eat. These noodles have to be eaten. I'm gonna put my hair back, because otherwise it's gonna get all in my way. Okay, so I'm eating Samyang curry noodles today. I'm excited to see if like my taste is going back to normal, like if they'll be super spicy to me still. I also have my favorite dumplings. Okay, just one more dumpling, and then I'll dig into the noodles. Oh look, they're still steaming. I was worried I was waiting too long to eat them because I wanted to wait for them to be done mowing the lawn, and then they're coming back. Oh my gosh. And then my Instacart delivery came here when I first started filming. I was like, my noodles are gonna get all soggy and cold, but they didn't. Looks so good. Let's get those noodles. Ooh. I can feel my nose starting to run, so milk. I'm really hoping that the spice of this doesn't affect my breast milk too much, even though these babies are probably used to it anyways from how many noodles I ate while they were in my belly. I'm gonna have to watch them though. I mean, if they start fussing, I guess I'll have to wait to eat this level of spice. Had their first or their second doctor's appointment yesterday. They're both, well, Jackson is now over his birth weight, coming in at a whopping 6 pounds 7.5 ounces, and Cole is exactly at his birth weight. 6 pounds, 12 ounces. So, yay. What a big boy. Big boys. I was worried I wasn't feeding them enough breast milk, and I was like, I'm not making enough. I'm gonna have to go to formula. But the doctor said their growth is really good. So far, she said not to worry about it. Just keep doing what I'm doing. So hopefully I can just keep breastfeeding. And as the great Amy Wong says, I don't breastfeed because I think it's better. I breastfeed because it's free. Anyways, here's my other next bite. For some reason, these noodles are going down really easily today. I should have done a big bite challenge with these ones. Or maybe when I'm not doing a challenge, it just makes it seem easier. It's less intimidating. I was worried because before I didn't think I was gonna get my Instacart delivery before my video. So I was like, oh, I went to pour myself a cup of milk and there was only that little bit. I was like, oh no. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just have to use breast milk as a backup. Just kidding. I was gonna try using oat milk. I got oat milk because oats are supposed to like increase breast milk supply. So I was like, maybe oat milk will. I don't know. I've really been putting it in like in my cereal instead of milk, and it's fine. It works. I actually have had a few glasses of it, just straight up glasses of oat milk. Just tastes like oatmeal, really, I think. Such a slow, tedious process. Okay. I'm not really digging the whole stay-at-home mom thing as much as I did when I had Scarlett. I was like, this is Bob. And I like really didn't want to go back to work. And now I'm like 2 weeks in and I'm like, ooh, can I go back to work now? So yeah, there's that. I don't know, I just like feel it's just different this time because, well, with Scarlett I was like living with my mom, so I didn't really worry about money that much, and so that's definitely a big thing. I don't know, I've just been stressing out lately. I'm getting really frustrated feeling resentful towards Derek. I don't know. And I just don't know if it's fair to talk about it more, but I just like haven't really thought about it enough, and I don't know if it's just like my hormones right now or if like I have valid thoughts. So I'm gonna wait to say anything about it until I totally understand my feelings and the root of them. I think we just have such bad communication that kind of really sucks. These noodles and dumplings are hitting the spot though. It's kind of crazy. Like, I can eat way more food now that I am not pregnant with twins and breastfeeding. I'm like hungry. Well, I'm not hungry, but like I never feel full really. Whew. The doctor said she was impressed that I've been able to solely breastfeed my babies, even just these 2 weeks. So I think she's just trying to make me feel proud of myself, but I liked it. I liked the compliment. I had like the worst day the other day. Like, it was a terrible day. It started out like I was just getting like some shooting pains in my head. I mean, like, it felt like I was being shot in the head. Or stabbed in the head, like in different spots. I just kept like twitching. And then it went from that to like just like a constant like ache, and then also stabbing on top of it. And like if I would like move my head or like open my eyes or hear anything, it was just like, and so there was like that the whole day. And then like around like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, like I started having the chills. I had goosebumps. I was like, it's so cold in here, dear. He's like, it's hot in here, Cassie. And then I started having like hot flashes, like I was sweating, and then I'd go back to chills, and it was just so uncomfortable feeling. And then, okay, so this was one of the days. This was like the worst day of like when my resentment really started. I know I said I wasn't gonna talk about it. So I felt like this, right? And I don't know if I just like wasn't being obvious, but like maybe I was just like, I don't know. I felt like it was pretty clear that I was like in a lot of pain because like I was not being myself. I was sitting on the couch all day doing bare minimum, which usually like I'm always doing something, like picking something up, or like, I don't know, talking to Scarlett, or you know, I'm like constantly doing something. It's not like me to just sit on the couch. So I figured like Derek would know, like, and I kept saying, oh, my head hurts. So I would expect that he would like step the fuck up, you know what I mean? For one day. And then he's like talking to Scarlett, and he's like, oh, like offering her these like meals. And then he's like, oh yeah, well, yeah, I'll have to ask your mom to make that. I'm like, no, why don't just make her the mac and cheese? You know, like, don't be like, go ask your mom to make you mac and cheese when I'm dying on the couch, you know what I mean? And there was like a few things that he did that were like that. He did end up taking her to the park, which was nice. Yeah, and then so I just started getting really frustrated about that, and I made her food. It's like, I don't know, he wasn't doing it, and like he also all day he just sat on the couch, and I was like, why are you being such a lazy POS right now? I don't know, but see, I don't know if it's my hormones or like, I don't know. So that's where it started, and I finally like flipped out on him, and I was like, I said how I felt, and then he got mad at me, and he said mean things, and I just feel like, I mean, I know I shouldn't have been so mean, but I felt like he was being mean by not helping me, and just like, he was being a selfish dick, I felt like. So now I'm just like annoyed at him, and I just feel like I keep thinking all these terrible things about him. Like, I don't know, it's just so frustrating. And I don't even want to talk to him about it because like I don't want to fight, so we're just not going to talk about it, I guess. And it's just like so frustrating because it's like, I just don't think he realizes like how much having babies changed my life. But like for him, like, I mean, other than like having to change a few diapers maybe after work, like, everything's still the same for him. Like, I'm having to not work so that I can take care of the babies all day, but like, I'm just using up my savings to pay my rent and pay my groceries and pay all my bills. And then, so I buy like all the groceries, and I like always have, and it's fine. Not all of them, like he buys things that like he eats, like frozen foods and stuff. But like I buy all like the dinners and snack foods, like, you know, everything else pretty much that's not frozen food. Or coffee. He buys the coffee, but I have 1 cup of coffee a day, so it's like and he eats all the food all the time. Like, I go to get something that, like, I want to eat and it's not there, and it's just like getting really frustrating. Like, it was fine when I was working and not using my savings, but now that I'm using my savings, it's frustrating, and it's just so, I'm just so frustrated and I don't know what to do, and I'm rambling now, and I'm probably not going to post this video because this is embarrassing. Anyways, I'm going to stop because I just realized I just went on, and it probably sound really stupid. So, I have to go put all my Instacart food away. I got all sorts of, like, vegetables and stuff because I'm trying to get on this really good diet for breastfeeding so that the babies get all the good nutrients, obviously, other than my mukbangs, because no one wants to sit here and watch me eat some barley with spinach and mushrooms. They're oyster mushrooms and shiitake, though. I love them. I like to make this, like, mixture of, like, onions, peppers, shiitake mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, garlic, spinach, broccoli, pretty much just, like, all the best vegetables to me, and just mix them all up with barley. Well, I usually use quinoa, but barley is supposed to be really good for breast milk production, so I'm gonna try that and see how it goes. Hopefully I'm pumping out 1 gallon a day. Probably won't, but maybe. Then I can sell it. That'd be so cool if I could have enough breast milk to sell to other moms or people with, like, fetishes. I don't care. I just want the money, you know what I mean? But I have twins, so I doubt that will happen. Okay, I'm being really weird today. I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna shut the video off. See, this is why I need to go back to work. I'm losing my mind. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching. Please don't unsubscribe to me after this video. I'm just having a little mental breakdown, apparently. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Okay, bye. Peace out. Catch you on the flip side.